Hello, everyone. Good night. In this occasion, for my final oral exam, I will be talking about different aspects of my life. So, what is the reason for living where you live? Okay, I've been living in Maracaibo for 21 years. I was born and raised here, so I have a strong connection to this place. Um, my family, my boyfriend, and my friends live live here, which is very important to me. I've also discovered that it's an ideal place for my hobbies. For example, I've been walking with my family to La Verdad del Lago every weekend and enjoy the beautiful lake. Okay, what is my new ideal place? For me, my ideal place will be a beach house where my boyfriend and I, along with our family, could go on vacation. Having a place like that shared with everyone would be so peaceful. Just the thought of waking up, the sound of the waves, and enjoying the beach with the people I love make me feel so happy. Um, what is my fears? Okay, in my life, my unique fears is reading in elevators. It's because they are such a small enclosed space that make me feel very nervous. I know overcoming this fear would be difficult, but I'm trying to work on it. What is my emotional experience? Okay. My most emotional experience was a trip I took to Falcon. I had never been there before, and I had the chance to see the famous Medano Socorro, um, and its beautiful beaches. Seeing the landscapes in person was so much more powerful than in pictures. I might have felt unreal. I was so happy and grateful to experience such a beautiful part of my own country. That trip was finally one of the most meaningful experiences of my life. Okay. Um, what is the solution to climate change? Okay, I think the problem of climate change can solve it through a global effort. One key solution in the transition to renewable energy. More solar and wind farms must be built to replace fossil fuels. In addition, people should be encouraged to use public transportation or electric cars. Okay, how present action affect the future? I think that our action today determine the world we will live in tomorrow. For example, plastic is often discarded without recycling. This plastic will end up in our rivers and oceans, harming marine life. If we don't change our habits, our planet we damage for future generations. The choice we make today will define the quality of life for our children. For example, my grandfather always told me that in these times the reserves sorry, the rivers will clean, something that I can be said about many rivers today. And finally, my financial habits. Okay, I try to be careful with my money. I've learned that saving is important for the future. I enjoy planning my budget each month, and I find it helpful. I avoid unnecessary purchase. I've always wanted to travel more, so I set aside little money each week for that world. Going shopping without at least a bad habit I'm trying to break. Okay. Okay, things people value. I think that people value many things besides money. Spending time with family is often considered more value than any possession. Good health is also highly valued. Many people would agree that being happy is the most important, okay? Having financial security is important, but it's often a means to achieving larger goals like living fulfilling life, okay? Um, if finish. See you later, people. Bye.